Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much happening right now. Where should I begin? Well, I guess I'll start with the sun, because pretty much all of Earth weather is based off kind of what the sun is doing. And so, in the last 24 hours alone, there have been over 24 solar flares. That's correct. The sun has just been super freaking out, flare after 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 flare. You get the picture. Like one single sunspot alone, sunspot AR3004 has produced more than 18 solar flares. The 15C class, 3M class, and then the other flare is the X class flare. So yeah, the sun is super duper freaking out right now. How are you doing? I make predictions from time to time. Usually, a lot of times they'll hit, and so my prediction is everything leading up to the eclipse on May 15th and 16th. It's going to be super crazy. We're officially in eclipse season. After the eclipse on April 30th. And then, and usually 5 days after a solar eclipse, we hit a big storm, which we did yesterday. And the lunar eclipse is going to hit the majority of the United States of America.
It's hitting the East Coast, man. That's when Pentecost or Passover is going to occur. And I already told you about the people having all these rapture dreams and all that stuff in there. They seem to be thinking it's going to be related to Pentecost and all that. Not too often that you have a holy day aligned up with a blood moon, I believe this is called. There's something in the Bible about the moon turning blood red and all that kind of stuff, and the sun is sackcloth. Basically, it's one of these type of eclipses they're talking about. Just saying something very likely major is going to happen, probably related to the most recent power I made, or more than likely something I'm going to do in between now and then. And I didn't even know there was an eclipse on the 30th. Nobody even talked about that. If you look at my list of events that occurred that are related to my prophecy and all that, and events that I create, you're gonna notice that I didn't notice that there was any kind of solar, any kind of lunar eclipse on that day.
Central America and South America, everybody buckle up, okay? Hey y'all, every single month I do a fundraiser.
Not gonna lie, that pisses me off.
Running.
It pissed me off that this guy asking for money. And I don't even get no money. All you're doing is reporting and shit, and I'm really doing this stuff. They wouldn't even have a show if it wasn't for me. Give me a cut, bro.
For May, I only have $1,080 left to raise.
This dude.
If you would like to be super duper awesome.
Did you just hear him? He said he only has $1,080 left to do. That's how much he already did. This dude can't even do math and like I listen to him because he gets his stuff out, but all I need is a reporter. I just want to see what I did. But to be the guy actually doing it, being the actual star of the show and getting nothing from it, it's insulting. I'll put my PayPal below. Y'all want it? Y'all want to show, put the money where your mouth is? That's what's up. Good.
You can make a contribution or donation to my mailbox, my PayPal, my Venmo.
This dude gets this every month, bro. I haven't got nothing. I literally got not one donation.
Patricia, all the cool people out there. All right.
Like I literally never got one donation, bro. And then this happened like right after all this flooding and stuff, and thunderstorms. And that's the whole reason I created the power. And he even talks about how this weather effect is caught.
And even though hurricane season is still.
You see how the thing's over at the East Coast? I'm literally so powerful I make this thing fucking swing back. Watch it.
About a month away.
You see that?
We are still tracking that possible mid-May tropical, subtropical, tropical storm, hybrid, hurricane, whatever it may be. It may just be a giant lump of rain.
Look at the fucking East Coast. You see that thing above it too?
East Coast, and then
that red part
back into Florida or into the Carolinas.
Yeah, he just said that too.
It may just be a giant lump of rain.
You see how there's the red and the blue? What did I tell you? I use the red and the blue.
Kind of hangs out over the East Coast and then retrogrades back into Florida or into the Carolinas. See, it dumps out on the 7th, and then it kind of loiters, and then it retrogrades back towards the coast.
What did I tell you about the south? What the hell did I tell you about the south? And what were all those eclipses on? Like on the 7th and shit like that. Like the 30th is 7 days before the 7th. The 15th is just 7 plus 7. This November is the 7th. Come on, bro. The 25th, that's just something interesting. I don't know what to think. Probably something gonna go on that day. Then he talks about Bitcoin. Give me some money so I can put it into Bitcoin, man. And then there's some flooding happened. And then there's North Dakota. Not supposed to look like that.
That is not usually Lakey-like areas. This is not Florida we're looking at. This is North Dakota. And this is all major, massive flooding. Remember, flood/severe weather season.
It just started, yeah, I understand. And then this is the part I wanted to show you. Remember, I created the power to release
over here
to discharge my power.
Look at the storms that broke out over Oklahoma last night
because of the lightning.
I mean, they bubble, toil and trouble. These are visually impressive.
Remember, remember when I made the other video and the Deep Penter disappeared? Now it's back all of a sudden. Shit they do, bro. Like, play games. I wonder if it's even load, like. But oh yeah, I told you already. I make more than one copy because they usually don't let them work, but they both work this time. Where is it? And yeah, see the power. I don't even want to look at that. Like my power was the cause of static energy. Because I was talking about in the video just before, that's why I tried to scroll down, but it showed Camilla, ugly ass. So I made a video about her because she's a demon or whatever, and she got those pitch black eyes or whatever. And it got a lot of views, so it shows up in the corner over there. Anyway, so it was right. That energy was right. I mean, I was right about that energy being mine. I felt the static energy build up because I increased the energy a lot that day. And so I needed to create a whole nother power just to discharge it. Kind of like how the sun spins, that's kind of part of it, basically, and it worked. And it worked, and what it does is you could tell from what he was showing you, is it lessens, and that's literally what you see, create a new power to discharge and keep thunderstorms away. And it didn't want nobody seeing that. That video still doesn't play. I had to repost it, see? And I didn't think it was going to work, so I kept 2 of them. Made sure this time I made sure it played without issues and all that before I deleted the other one. I still haven't even deleted it. I was just been busy with stuff. I wanted to watch the video once this all was up. And yeah, that's what I was talking about, this kind of thunder. I was seeing it all around. That's what you heard in the video. And I was like, I had to keep, discharge it away, and that's why right here, when you're showing the flares, you'll notice that it's a whole bunch of small ones, and it goes from being bigger and the bigger ones, and then as it gets closer to the point where I created, they start to lessen and become more frequent. That way it can release the energy without it building up to the point where it's a really overpowered flare. But this is really just probably, I don't know if it's going to be a permanent fix. I'm thinking that the moon is probably a good way of discharging the power as well, because it's like cold, so that means it absorbs the energy. The moon's light is actually cold, believe it or not. I think that's the purpose. But I mean, I have an opportunity with this eclipse to do that, as the moon will be right in front of it. I had done this before when they had that what was it, the sign of the man-child being birthed in heaven, like around 2017, I believe it was. I created a power based on that, and then it ended up making things a little too cool, because at that point I didn't really have the power to the point where I needed to be able to discharge it. I wasn't feeling like static energy building up on me every single day. And then like After the thunderstorms happened, it built up right again, like right away. So I was like, crap, man, I have to do something about that. That's why I created the power. But so you can tell it was very
Look
powerful.
at the storms that broke out over Oklahoma last night. I mean, they
Oh, there they go with this
flash
shit.
flooding.
They just love ruining a good mood, don't they? I pause my music. Will they knock out my internet or what? I can't tell. Anyways, let's just go. A lot of times I'll just pause the damn song. It's fucking gay, bro. They just love ruining the mood, bro. I swear.
Watch some warnings.
Look at this shit. What the fuck is this up here, bro?
Appears where a lot
What the fuck is this shit up here, bro? Can we get that to disappear? Thank you. God damn.
Wind up
What about
here,
this thing?
But notice all the
The thing on the bottom ain't disappearing. Now when I click to make it disappear, that shit pops up.
After the storm passed by. Such a weird trend. All this is flash flooding. Watch some warnings.
I hate touchscreens, bro.
It appears where
I really
a lot
wish
of
they were
flooding
never
happened.
invented.
More flooding over here. Wind over here. Here's a look at the storms that broke out over Oklahoma last night. I mean,
You already know what I thought when I saw this.
bubble, toil, and trouble. These are visually impressive, or very dangerous.
I was like, yeah, I'm right.
Jonathan Erdman.
Good thing I created that power.
Here for compelling iceberg photo.
Good thing I created that power. Created right on time in this heat wave over there. And the first otter they've seen in 100 years. Some causing life to reappear. What is this? Oh yeah, another heat. An endless supply of heat off their coast, and then China locking its people down. That shit looks like a dragon to me. And then the thunder.
Over the next few months.
Looks
Yeah,
like a
buckle
dragon to
up.
me. But anyway.
It's gonna get crazy. But
That's what they
we
wanted to
were
do,
buckled
y'all.
up, And we were trained for this shit.
That's what they wanted to do, y'all. Like what they did to China, like locking y'all down, all that stuff. That's why they went for it so like firmly. It's because they thought this stuff that they were doing was gonna overwhelm y'all. But what I did made it so that it didn't happen. And in China, they got the only way they can keep them locked down is a zero COVID policy. If there's like even one person with COVID, they keep them all locked down. It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous.
Charlie Randall, what a way to end yesterday. Quite the lightning storm. All right. But if you want the rainbow, you gotta get storms. And remember, Rainbow said, for people who believe in God, Rainbow is the covenant between God and man. Know that God is still here with us. Just keep the faith, okay? And stay cool. That's what I do.
Yeah, I am still here, brother. And it ain't no thanks to you, bro. Like, really ain't. Appreciate the videos, but like, reality, nobody's supporting me, bro. Like, it's fucked up, man. Like I said, I'm putting that PayPal below, man. Like, this motherfucker gets all this money every goddamn month. He gets $1,700 every goddamn month. I haven't got one dime in, like, considering all the shit I did. He wouldn't even have a show. Like, the resurgence of Christianity wouldn't even happen if it wasn't. They wouldn't have had none of the signs of heaven, none of that shit. Like, so gay, bro. Like, doing everything and then getting no fucking pay for it, bro. Like, nothing. And that's why I fucking make you motherfuckers pay tithes to me, bro. Not to no passes, to me, bro. And this is what an endless solar flare looks like. Like, it doesn't overly get too strong. It does at certain points, but it's just constantly doing lower flare. That's why that color never goes away. It's just, like, always there. And then it gets some pulses and stuff. It's kind of like releasing energy, you know, like, and then when it got to me, it did it again. But like, you know, it's just releasing energy. That's all it is. And then after I create that power, that's all it does. Is just constantly release it at lower levels. Like, it never goes blank. That's what it's been doing since then. And wait till you see the next video, man. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna really, really enjoy it. That's gonna be, I'm basically gonna show you how much power, like how the sun has changed since the 11th when I created that core power, the main power, the one that made me ascend to the throne. that's the reason that this is so powerful that I had to literally figure out, and I'm contemplating using the moon to discharge even more of it, so that I don't fuck things up too much. But you know, the way people have been acting, man, I kind of feel like letting it hit for a little while. But really, the main power is aimed at the firmament. That's why when you see this video, you're gonna be like, "How the fuck are we still here?" This video I'm about to show you, and because the flaring is like, it's unbelievable. Like, I've never seen the sun like that. And it's funny nobody else made a video about it because they don't know it's a real change. They just think it's the solar cycle going through its little natural things. Like, they were saying this solar cycle is going to be a minimum, not a minimum, but like less than the last one. The last one was pretty small, but then like towards the minimum of it, I was turning around. I was making it so active. It was more active than at the peak of the last solar cycle, and they made it end really early. And now they're saying it's going to be well above average. I'm telling you, it's going to be even more than above average. It's going to be the biggest solar cycle you ever seen. I'll tell you that. Anyway, so on to the next one. Have a good day. God bless.